Hello, hope you're having a great day. Today is Saturday, and if you watched the last video on this channel, which should have been put out yesterday on Friday, but I actually put out earlier on today, you'll know that me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat went away for an evening. Basically, she had a work conference to go to, and her work put her up in a hotel the night before because it was so far away, and I used it as an opportunity for me to meet up with some subscribers from my other channel and make some videos filming their cars. And because of all that, it's been really hard to do everything I need to do in terms of making these videos and editing them and uploading them. Mainly uploading them just because of the internet situation where we was, and it's been really hard for me to crack on with doing my morning routine and everything I need to do in terms of my health and fitness. But with me going away and meeting strangers essentially and making videos, it's also been an awesome opportunity for me to get myself out of my comfort zone. I am very introverted naturally, it is very uncomfortable for me to get out and meet strangers, but at the same time, it's an opportunity for me to make different types of videos for my other channel, and an opportunity for me to meet people that want to meet me because they enjoy my content on the other channel. So yeah, I'm basically going to sit down now and talk you through my day yesterday, because although I did actually start filming a vlog yesterday, I filmed one clip in the morning, and yeah, I only ended up doing like a set of push-ups, so I filmed a clip of that. Throughout the rest of the day I just didn't have time to pick up the camera. I was already trying desperately to get the video that should have went out yesterday uploaded, whilst I was driving around in the car, having my MacBook hooked up to my phone, but yeah, it just wasn't happening. So, the video that I should have filmed yesterday just didn't happen. But yeah, I woke up in the hotel, and I remember saying to Kat, I felt hungover. Like, ironically, whoever booked the room had booked a bottle of wine or Prosecco or whatever it was for the room, which we obviously didn't touch. There was a couple of muffins though, we had one of those each. But yeah, I woke up, feeling hanging, like literally like I hadn't slept. And I did actually sleep quite well. I think, even Kat said that when I woke up to go to the toilet, came back to bed, and I was out like a light, like straight away. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I slept all right, but I woke up like absolutely knackered, like literally feeling hanging. And Kat was actually looking online, and apparently there's some sort of mechanism within us where the first night that you stay somewhere unfamiliar, like for instance if you go away for that first night, your body like naturally kind of doesn't fully sleep. It's essentially like leaving one eye open, if you like, and that's like some sort of primitive mechanism to protect us. Like in more primitive times, if you're sleeping somewhere unfamiliar, you'd need to keep yourself semi-awake just in case predators come or whatever. So maybe that's part of the reason why I woke up yesterday morning feeling absolutely hanging. But either way, it was a nightmare to try and get myself going. Now, Kat, obviously being at this hotel to do a conference, which started at 9, it got to the point where it was like 8 a.m. and I still hadn't managed to get myself out of bed. And then it got to the point where it was like, well, in an ideal world, I want to go through my morning routine. I did plan to sort of go for a walk around the grounds of the hotel, but it got too late for that. And then I'm thinking, right, I won't have my walk, but I'll get up and I'll bang out some exercises, write in my journal, meditate, etc., and then sort of go down for breakfast. We had breakfast with the room, but then it got to the stage where it was like, the only way I'm going to persuade myself to basically get out of bed and not delay Kat's breakfast any later than it needs to be is for me to decide to have my breakfast first before I do anything. So that's what we did. We went downstairs, had our breakfast, and then Kat was able to leave just before 9 to go to the conference room in the hotel and do what she needed to do. I'd sort of arranged to meet up with the first person I was meeting up with at 10, and it was only down the road. So then I was able to come back to the room and write in my journal, bang out a meditation. I actually found a 5-minute meditation on YouTube, which was handy, 5-minute guided meditation, and then jumped in a quick cold shower. I did bang out a set of push-ups first, then jumped in a quick cold shower. So yeah, it just worked out better in terms of me not ruining Kat's morning so much. or having her go for breakfast without me if I had my breakfast first. And I normally like to have my breakfast at the end of my morning routine. I like to get all my suffering out of the way and all the things I have to do first, and then have my breakfast. But yeah, so that was how my morning went. And then, it was just a case of me driving to see these people, as I say, subscribers of the other channel. And then I'm just having to deal with, the fact that I am naturally introverted, and just focus on keeping myself in the present moment, not allowing my mind to start dreading how these interactions were going to go. At least one of the people had already told me beforehand they didn't want to be on camera, so that makes me think that maybe they're a bit sort of nervous or whatever. So I sort of then make it my duty to make these people feel as comfortable as they can. I'm going there sort of representing myself, like as this guy on YouTube that they watch. So it's very important that I make a good show of myself, but also that I put these people at ease and make it seem less awkward. But one of the guys didn't want to be on camera. That was fine. But then one of his mates who also had cars at this location, he was quite happy to be on camera and stuff. So it was cool, like just going to meet these people and just allowing myself to be in the present moment and take things as they go. Whilst I'm driving to these places, my mind is trying to tell stories of how it's going to go bad, and just I'm literally just playing out like these stories in my mind, like as if things are going to go really bad, it's going to be really awkward. I haven't even been to the place, I haven't even met these people, I don't even know what the place looks like, and my mind already tries to play this story in my mind that everything's going to go wrong, that I'm going to get nervous, that I'm not going to put enough effort into the video is going to come out rubbish, it's going to be a waste of time. Like, these are the stories that my mind will try and tell me when I'm on my way to put myself in an uncomfortable situation in terms of my social awkwardness and stuff, and just make me think that it's all going to go bad. And it's just my mind's way of trying to hold me back, trying to keep me in situations that I'm familiar with, right? And that's not how you grow as a person. I am very introverted, I am very socially awkward, but because of how I analyse my mind, and because I understand that my mind's not on my side, and because I understand that thoughts are only thoughts, I am able to go out and do these things which are just really uncomfortable for me. But it's just another sort of opportunity for me to accept who I am as an introverted, socially awkward person, and just crack on regardless. And these things, a lot of the time I'm making the video and I'm filming, and it all feels like it's not going so well. So even in that moment, I need to, keep sort of not battling the thoughts. As I said before, you don't battle your thoughts. The more you battle your thoughts, the more loud the thoughts will be, and the more fuel is added to the fire. But even in the moment when I'm filming, I just have to keep bringing myself back and just seeing things for what they are. If a clip seems like it's gone really bad and I feel like I can put a bit more oomph into it, a bit more effort, then I'll just redo the clip. It's not a massive deal. But for the most part, I just accept that I am who I am in that moment. I do my video, I be myself, I do my best, and it always seems better when I'm editing the video than it did in the moment anyway. And through sort of doing these things over and over again, you sort of teach yourself that things aren't as bad as your mind is trying to make out. And they're even less bad as your mind is trying to make out if you're able to in that moment just see your thoughts as just thoughts. It's a positive cycle, right? The more you don't allow your mind to drag you out of the present moment when you're doing these things, the more you end up doing the things better. And then because you've proven to yourself over and over again that things aren't ever as bad as your mind's trying to tell you, you end up then doing better the next time, which means your mind's got less of an opportunity to overcome you, and it just goes on and on. Or the alternative is that when you're in these situations, you allow your mind to overcome you. You don't see it as your mind trying to overcome you, and you fall for the traps that your mind's trying to set for you. Believe everything your mind's trying to tell you in terms of negativity and in terms of trying to hold you back. And then the situation does end up being not so great, and then you just end up teaching yourself that your mind is right and you're no good, and you shouldn't bother trying. And then it's a vicious cycle. So it's all about building momentum positively. And ultimately, you have good and bad days. Like, some videos I sit down to edit and they're not as great. It'll take me a bit longer to edit it in such a way that the video comes out okay. But for the most part, when I address these things, you know, in the moment, try and, you know, take my mind out of the equation and just take things as they come, you know, for the most part, it always comes out better than my mind is trying to tell me it's gonna come out when it's trying to hold me back. But yeah, you know, it's awesome getting out and meeting people. You know, when you take a step back and look at the situation, it's like there's people all around the country, all around the world, like literally, that contact me and say they want to meet me, and you know, they send me positive messages about my videos. So it is awesome. I'm in a fortunate position, and you know, I just sort of focus on that when I'm in these situations where I'm putting myself out of my comfort zone. Focus on the fact that these people do want to meet me. Focus on the fact that I'm serving them by going out to meet them. And ultimately, you know, I love like looking at people's cars. You know, it's a passion of mine. So, you know, you just focus on the positives and just crack on. But yeah, yesterday was, you know, a day of, you know, running around and meeting subscribers and filming their cars, and it was awesome. The last stop we made actually was after I picked Kat up from the hotel, you know, after her conference thing was done. And then yeah, we ended up stopping off at Harvester on the way home, and I had a massive dinner. Like on the menu, it said it was like over 2,500 calories, and yeah, I really struggled to eat it. I was absolutely like stuffed. And then when I got home, I ended up diving into editing some of the footage that I captured at the first stop while I was away, because the video that I was already working on, which is me working on something to do with my car, I haven't finished filming that yet, and I'm trying to keep the frequency of videos higher, you know, trying to keep them coming out more frequent, you know, trying to make this YouTube thing more viable. So it made more sense, like, to put in the work and get the first video that I filmed on our trip yesterday out today. And I think I'm on track to do that. It is just uploading now, but I knew that I needed to come and make this video because I need to upload this video tonight as well. So yeah, that's more going into what's happening today. But yeah, I am planning to film a separate video about what's going on today, which I'll be putting out tomorrow. But yeah, just wanted to sit in front of the camera now and let you guys know how my day went yesterday. You know, it was a day where I was putting myself, you know, out of my comfort zone, getting out and meeting people, you know, as a socially awkward introvert. And yeah, it was a day where I kept myself busy. You know, it was a day where I really struggled to get up, failed to get up, didn't go through my full morning routine. But yeah, did the best that I could in the situation I was in, you know, away from home, you know, in an unfamiliar setting. And yeah, as I say, then just put myself out of my comfort zone all day, you know, and creating content for the other channel. So that is how my day went yesterday. I now need to go and crack on with what I'm doing in terms of uploading this video for today. I want to send a massive thanks out to everyone who's sat through this video. I will be back for another video tomorrow if you guys don't want to follow me on my day then. Until then, as always, feel free to get in touch through Facebook, Instagram, or email, or just drop a comment below this video. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.